mind always divides things. And the mind, we can't stop. The mind is a beautiful instrument. It's here, it has its place. But it's the mind is the part that makes this distinction between, meditation is the answer and this is the answer. Yeah. And there's freedom and there's love. But when we come to the heart, and we authentically communicate and we open up, it doesn't really matter if I and my partner have different spiritual practices. We're going to meet in that place, and I don't think I would be very interested in a spiritual practice that didn't have a high regard for the intelligence and the capacity of the heart and a recognition of love in some way. Now, maybe I would end up with somebody who's just only wants to hang out in the absolute.
But that happens.
It happens, and they create a lot of ideas about that whole thing. And, it could be then that we separate. Mm-hmm. My place of contact is always, I want to connect in the heart. And I don't think even non-dualists are against the heart, even though they sometimes...
It might be a bit blocked sometimes, right?
They have a lot of ideas, a lot of times about, the heart is just a messy place, and, there's this absolute reality, and that's the only thing to go to.
Because that becomes an escape, doesn't it, I think, in some situations. Someone wants to escape, be it through a transcendental path or going to the absolute, but it can be a way of bypassing the more challenging territory, you could say in some ways, of the heart, and especially when that means sharing one heart with another heart that have different wounds and different hurts.
I don't want to bring a judgment in about it, because I think there's a lot of people who have that as a path that it's theirs and it's their particular way. Mm-hmm. And my only dabbling really in non-dualism was one time when I had a broken heart, and I could see I was really using it to explain away my pain. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, what I'm interested in is a very human spirituality. Of course, there is the absolute, and it's the most wonderful space of non-separation and beauty, and you can call that the prayer space as well. Right. That place of no separation, no boundaries, just dissolving in and feeling part of everything without much activity or any activity in the mind, a space of pure awareness. But I'm interested, and I've always been this way, in being able to bring that experience back down here in the body, into embodiment, and my wish is that any enlightenment that I might experience will be something that's very embodied here, very personal and very human, and still includes sex, hopefully. Right.